Hello teachers and students! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Ma'am Rein. If you haven't subscribed yet on my channel, please click the subscribe button below and also the notification bell para maging updated tayo whenever I upload videos. For today's video, we have factoring perfect square trinomials based on Most Essential Learning Competencies or MELC. In this video, you will learn how to factor perfect square trinomial completely. Now let's have a review first. Find the square roots of the following numbers. Square root of 196. Correct, that is 14. How about square root of 256? Correct, it's positive and negative 16. How about square root of 576? Correct, that is positive and negative 24. Now remember this. We have square of a binomial here, quantity a plus b times the quantity of a plus b. So, using FOIL method, we have a times a is a squared, a times b is ab, positive ab, and positive b times a is positive ab, and b times b is b squared. Combine similar terms, which is ab and ab. The answer will become a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. On the other hand, we have quantity a minus b times quantity a minus b is equal to a times a is a squared, a times negative b is negative ab, and negative b times a is negative ab, and negative b times negative b is positive b squared. Combine similar terms, so that will become a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So, kung papansin nyo, these are square of a binomial. The answer is perfect square trinomials. So, in factoring perfect square trinomials, babalik na rin lang natin siya. So, magiging ang sagot niya is the square of a binomial. Now, let's try this. Factor the following polynomials completely. 4x squared plus 12xy plus 9y squared. Para makuha natin ang factors ng isang perfect square trinomials, titingnan muna natin yung first term and last term if it is perfect square. So in this case, 4 is a perfect square and 9 is also a perfect square. So get their square roots. So that will be 2x, and the other is 3y. So, gagawin lang natin, ilalagay natin siya sa parenthesis. So, magiging 2x plus 3y squared. Yung plus, it will determine the sign of the square of a binomial. So, kung ano yung sign ng middle term ng perfect square trinomial, yun din yung sign ng square of a binomial. Next, 36m squared minus 12m plus 1. Identify first if the first term and last term is a perfect square. So 36m squared is a perfect square and 1 is also a perfect square. So get their square roots. Kung ano yung square root ng 36m squared, that is 6m, and 1 is simply 1. Lagay na natin sa parenthesis. So that will be 6m minus 1 squared. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang sign ng middle term ng perfect square trinomial ay minus, kaya ang sagot niya ay dapat din ay minus. 625m squared plus 350my plus 49y squared. Kunin muna natin yung square roots ng first term and last term, which is 625m squared and positive 49y squared. So, that is 25m and 7y. Lalagay natin sa parenthesis and then copy the sign of the middle term of a perfect square trinomial. Lalagyan natin ng square. It will be 25m plus 7y squared. We have 196w raised to 6 minus 224w cubed z raised to 4 plus 64z raised to 8. So, kunin natin yung square roots ng 196w raised to 6 and 64z raised to 8. So, that will be 14w cubed and 8z raised to 4. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung exponents, dinivide lang natin dun sa root, which is 2. So, ilalagay natin siya sa parenthesis at lalagay ng square para maging square of a binomial. And then, copy the sign of the middle term of a perfect square trinomial. So, magiging 14w cubed minus 8z raised to 4 squared. So, let's remember that factoring perfect square trinomials, this is also perfect square trinomial, and this is also a perfect square trinomial. So, get the square roots of the first and last term, and then group as this. And then, lagyan mo lang ng square. Ganon din dun sa difference. Get the square roots, and then will become a minus b times quantity a minus b or a minus b squared. So that will result of a square of a binomial. So what did you learn? So in perfect square trinomials, we must know first if the first and last terms of a perfect square trinomial is a perfect square. And proceed in finding their square roots. After that, we must remember the sign of the middle term is the sign of the square of a binomial. So keep in mind, a perfect square trinomial, if the middle term is positive, then the square of a binomial is also a positive. Likewise, if it's difference din syempre yung square of a binomial natin. And the factors of a perfect square trinomial is a square of a binomial. So if you will rate yourself on how much you've learned today, what would it be? Now you can try this. Factor the following polynomials. 9x squared plus 12x plus 4. Number 2, 49p squared minus 70py squared plus 25y raised to 4. And number 3, 100h raised to 8 minus 500h raised to 4r squared plus 625r raised to 4. So thank you for watching. For more video lessons, subscribe on my channel. Now you can like, share, and subscribe on my channel through your desktop, tablet, and mobile phones. You can also like and follow my Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/momrainofficial. Don't forget it. At ito pong muli si Ma'am Rein na nagsasabing, Pag-aaral ay pagbutihin, kaalaman ay pagyaman. Bye-bye!